Oops. Got into my notebook. And I brought my notes out for that. Hi, welcome to Miss Annette's Little Farm in the Big City. Well, the new year is here. Happy New Year. I hope you had a wonderful holiday, and I hope that all of your New Year wishes come true. I missed you guys. I did. It took me a couple of days to get used to not having to film something. I am running so far behind this morning. It's the beginning of the new year, and I thought this would be a really good time to talk a little bit about some of the things that I'm looking forward to this coming year. Not so much resolutions, but maybe some goals for the little farm. I don't really like resolutions. I kind of prefer to put them as goals. And as far as goals go, I don't try to make them something outlandish and crazy. I try to make them reasonable and something obtainable. And then if I can obtain those goals, it makes me feel better. And maybe I can make my goals just a little bit bigger next time. So I have a lot to share with you about my goals. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I got to go make breakfast first for Mr. Steve. He just got home. He's just got off duty, and he is hungry. So I'm going to go make him some pancakes and celebrate the new year with him. Since yesterday was New Year's and he was on duty, so I had to celebrate with the dogs. Speaking of the dogs, I need to update you on Coco has gone home. He is with Mom, and she is home. Everybody's home and happy. I do miss Coco, but he's where he belongs, in his home. Okay, so I'm going to go make breakfast. You go ahead and watch the animals for a little while, and I'll be back out, and we'll talk about some of the things that I'm looking forward to this coming year. I wrote down all of my goals here, and my personal goals are pretty much just, taking care of myself, downsizing on some of my trinkets and things like that, getting rid of some of that, training the dogs a little bit better. Brownie needs some intense training, and I need to do that as far as his socialization, and I think I need to do that too. I'm kind of an introvert, and I need a little bit of help accepting invitations to parties and things like that. So we both need to work on that a little bit. And other than that, just a little bit of this and that for my personal things, have a little more fun, hang out with Mr. Steve a little bit more. He's going to be retiring soon, and that's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll have a lot more fun doing that. Just personally, just stuff like that. Now, as far as the little farm goes, there's a few things that we want to do. We want to grow a couple of fruit trees. And I have a couple of spots that I think they would go. I think I could get some miniature fruit trees in here. I would really like to do that because I do enjoy fruit. We have strawberries and raspberries. No, we have strawberries and blackberries here on the little farm, but I'd like to have some cherries and some apples. Also, I think probably next year, this channel will probably be monetized. And I have plans for that as well. I have plans on growing my social media sites. This channel here in particular, I have Vlogmas has opened a whole new world for me. And I think we'll have more thrifting videos. We're going to have animal care videos, gardening videos. We'll be doing cooking videos and a few decorating because I have a few rooms in the farmhouse that I want to redo. So there's going to be a lot of that going on. And I'm really appreciative because before Vlogmas, I used to think that all my content had to be gardening or animals, and I didn't realize, you guys were thrifters too, and you guys are a lot like, at any homestead or garden or just a regular person. There's thrifting going on and shopping and cooking and decorating and animal care and all of that stuff that I'm doing that I haven't been sharing with you guys, and I feel like I can open up now and share more of myself with you now. I feel that thanks to your comments and your subscribing, you guys have really showed me that I don't have to be doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I can share more of what it's actually like to be who I am. And it's probably a lot like you are too. You're cooking, you're taking care of your animals, you're gardening, you're moving things around, you're thrifting, all of that stuff. So I'm really excited that I'm hoping to grow the channel a little bit more. And as I grow the channel, I feel like I probably will be monetized next year. And I've been doing this for quite a while, and that'll be a big change for me. And as I get monetized, I'm thinking about, I don't feel like it's going to be an enormous amount of money, but I do feel that I want to share a certain percentage of that with the community by donating a certain percentage to an animal shelter or animal sanctuary. So I'm researching that a little bit as well. If that ever were to happen, that's going to happen. I think, anyway. And that would be good. That would be something that would make me feel good, and that your support would lead to something like that. Right? Okay. So I have another channel, a kids channel where I read books, and I want to revamp that. So I'm kind of anxiously thinking about that as well, and trying to figure out how am I going to do this. And but I do want to grow that channel. I do want to continue reading books for kids, so that this not only is this kind of adult, it's not really adult content, but it's, unless, I don't think it's very interesting to kids, and I really love children's literature, and I really want to get back to reading books, and I'm going to work on that channel as well this coming year. I have a couple of things that I have wanted to be doing here. I wanted to put a trellis for the roses. I wanted to grow the fruit trees. And also I want to put a small outdoor shelter for the goats so that they don't have to be in the barn when it's raining. They can stand outside a little bit and, get a little more room. Something a lot like this shelter here, but on a very smaller scale. So Mr. Steve and I had talked about that too. And maybe make it a little more fun with some ramps and things. I don't know. I'll let his creative mind take us where it needs to go. And as far as the gardens go, I'm really interested in medicinal planting, and I want to do that in some of the beds or in the raised bed. I want to get a couple more raised beds, and I want to use those for medicinal plantings. So I want to do that. I also have, I have my notes here, so I'm trying to remember all the interesting things that may be interesting to me. A couple years ago, I started working on some illustrations for a coloring book, and I need to set myself a goal of completing that coloring book by the end of 2024. And I have some sketches and some things, so I just need to dig those out and revamp some of them. And I want to have a coloring book available by 2024. Now, speaking of 2024, I also want to have some merchandise available because I've had people asking for the t-shirts or the sweatshirts, the hoodies and stuff. So I am working on a website where that stuff will be available. And then also on the website, there'll be a vlog or not a vlog, but a blog maybe. And then some more information about the little farm and things like that. So I am working on that website, and it's getting pretty close. I'm getting pretty close to getting that finished. So I don't know if any of you have ever developed a website before, but it's a lot of work. And if you haven't done it before, the platforms make it really easy, but there's a lot of things that you need to have to get it all together. Once I get that website launched, I will definitely let you know. I will definitely let you know about that. I'm thinking I need to reach out to the community a little bit more, do a little more community outreach, and be out there in the community a little bit more. I want to have a couple of classes here on the little farm. I want one to be like a fairy garden class for the kids, and then another one, some sort of adult class. I'm not really quite sure what I would be teaching or if I found somebody else to help teach something, but I would like to have a couple of classes here on the little farm next summer. And the community garden at the school that I have been working on, I am trying to find volunteers to help maintain that, because it has become something that I'm not really getting out there and doing, and I really want to be a little bit more diligent about getting out to that community garden and helping get that back on the road and get it together. Okay, I believe that is almost everything that we need to talk about. We need to talk about for the little farm and the new year. I'm really excited about this new year. I'm happy to have you here joining us on the little farm. Who knows what the new year will bring us, right? Some people wonder why I'm always so optimistic, and I just feel that I've lived long enough to know that bad situations are temporary and that there's always a solution one way or another. Things always work out. So that's it. That's it for us today. On the little farm. I hope I covered everything. Well, if there's anything that I missed, I'll let you know next time. Oh no, yes, one more thing. I used to upload my videos on Wednesdays, And I'm going to try, we'll start the new year this way. I'm going to try to start uploading videos on Mondays and Thursdays. I'm going to try to have 2 videos a week starting next week. So I will see you on Monday. I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate your support. I appreciate all of you. And I hope that you have a wonderful new year. Thank you for visiting me here on Miss Annette's Little Farm. Get outside if you can. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Love you.